Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country. Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. Folks have been shouting, "Toddy, Toddy," since the very early hours today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Rebels will kick this deep and start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They'll face a third down and 5. Dropping back, it's Foster. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after.
In an area where everyone wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Takes the handoff again. They tackle him at the 48, and it's enough for a new first down.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game, and give their running back plenty of room to run.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Griffin. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams in this offense. They got some positive yards. They might get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they've been able to defend this style of play moving forward.
Oh, a reverse. They stop him, but it's a first down.
It's a nice job of the receiver picking up the first down on a decent gain. The defense is happy it didn't go for more. Expect them to lock down these playmakers because you never know who's going to get the ball next.
Back to throw. It's Foster. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. He's getting pushed around.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
One man at the backfield, he will get the football. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the early lead. Can you see the bottom? Just pounding away and bearing down the defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker. And penalty markers are down. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone for the touchback. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the three-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up. Falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Rebels will hustle to the line, run the hurry-up offense. Same tailback, another carry. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And the Rebels will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Moves the ball to the 35, and another first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll run it to the right side. stop for no gain, and it'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. And he goes down after a big shot play. The kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. First and goal. Great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Quick to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Ball sits at the 2-yard line on 3rd and goal. Sacked to loss back to the 6. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He will lose yardage after the catch. The defense makes a stand.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this first down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they were able to keep him short of the first down marker.
He'll hand it off. And the defense able to run there in a short game.
See, that's the limit what the offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43. Well, the big fellas are flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Texas. It was a foot race, and he won it. See if they can convert the point after. That's the PAT. They take a 14-0 lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And this won't be returnable out back to the end zone for a touchdown. Receivers are bunched together. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch.
Completion makes it second down. Takes the ball against the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Got this.
Looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the punt.
Third down, defense was really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning with this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Back in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him at the 42. It's good enough for a first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Who makes the grab? And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring it down.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball, attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they stopped him just short of the end zone. The offense set up a 1st and goal now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. It's QB sneak. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. In the second quarter, it's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they get set now to try to PAT. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Back to pass. It's Foster. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area. And looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. Second down play coming up. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The important third down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's escaping the pocket now. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down. It really is about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
No, kick it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage seems to return to the ground. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running through the tackle. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. On the defense, appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Once the ball, his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And now try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down. They'll run it here. Moves the ball up to the 30. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the toss play. Leonard gets outside. Defense moves into the ground as the final seconds of the first half take away. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start for 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The ball is loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
For the defense coordinator, this was all telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any criticism at all. Really sound defense on that down.
Here's the second down play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback trying to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Hill. Big play across midfield. He's spotted near the 36.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He made the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Rebels have first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
So second down after the incompletion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go. Now you're set up to get 6.
The Rebels looking to bunch it in here. It's first and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the tackler. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to score the run to the left side. They've got him again. The defense making it very tough down here on the goal line. The Rebels come up to the line in a hurry up. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown. Ole Miss. They'll take the lead in the second half. The all-important extra point. PHA puts him in front by 7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21 after the drive will start. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right now.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation is an inside give. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Foster. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the mark, so it's 4th down coming up. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Here's a target, and it's complete. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they heave it deep downfield. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get in the sync and find a rhythm.
So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble now. Slides down and avoid the tackle.
Oh my goodness, nigga. 2 turnovers.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Rios. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Dropping back. It's Foster. Throws it to the right. Finds his man. Has the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. And now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking downfield, it's Foster. Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. He breaks the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a run to the left. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Fourth down.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So first and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on fourth down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop after the completion. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Rebels, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
So they'll try to add the lead now for PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up and preserve this lead. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. To throw, it's Foster. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. But it's not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. You've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.